YouTube friends, it's me, Duodeno Dawn, Jessica here at Duodeno Dawn. And just touching base with you, I just had my 2-week appointment with my doctor's office, my surgeon, and all is looking really, really good. My incisions from my panniculectomy with fleur and my mastopexy are healing very well. I will say that the downfall to having a major surgery like this that lasted 7 hours is that it is exhausting afterwards, or at least for this person, it is exhausting. I can work for an hour and a half and then I want to sleep for an hour and a half. It's just an off and on thing for me. But I am feeling much better. I don't have a lot of pain. I am ecstatic that I'm actually able to wear a bandeau bra. They gave me permission to do that today. I did not have implants. Okay, I had large breasts to start with, so I was actually kind of looking forward to the girls being a little bit smaller. And so I am going to wind up with probably about a C cup in the end. And I am totally fine with that. If for some reason I don't like the shape, then we'll do a small implant and to bring that into order. But, I'm not anticipating too many issues with that. There is still a little bit of skin. When you lost, and we did figure it out, I lost 247 pounds of weight. So when you do that, there is a lot of excess skin. And so they did what they could. My insurance paid for a panniculectomy with fleur-de-lis, which it would have been better if it had been an abdominoplasty, because then they would have been able to pull more down, but they couldn't do that because of the insurance. So what we are going to be doing, because the insurance is covering, from what we can tell, these girls, these guns, are going to be hopefully fixed in January or February. And at that time then, he is going to do a modified upper torso lift on me, which will lift up on the sides a bit and take out some of that excess skin, and it will give me that smoother look that I didn't get completely. I did get a really nice look, but I didn't get quite the completion that I would have liked to have had, or that he was very honest. He wished that he could have done that as well. So that'll fix that as well for me at that time. The breasts are healing really well. There's still some tenderness. I'm going to tell you something I found out, and I even mentioned it to the doctor, and he said he hears this all the time. When you do a mastopexy and they do the incision around the nipple, there is, of course, those nerves that are affected in there. Now, they had a lot of lift for me, so they had to remove a lot of tissue in order to give me that lift. And they work really hard to try to make sure that those nerve connections are remade so that you have that sensation back. But they always warn you that it's a possibility that you will not have full sensation in your nipples or your breast afterwards, and so you need to be prepared for that. I do. So when I told him that what I found is that my nipples are super sensitive compared to how they were before. They were never anything that I ever considered all that exciting as far as stimulation, and now they are very easily stimulated. And he said he has heard that a lot. Evidently the whole stretching of those nerves with that pull on them with the weight of the breast, it kind of causes it to diminish. So when it's restored and they're reconnecting and everything, they find that often the breasts are actually more easily stimulated, which could be good, right? Right? Okay, let's say yes. Let's agree. It's right. Anyway, I am, because I got to wear that bandeau now, which means that I have support, cannot have an underwire, so it had to be just a bandeau. But that gave me a chance to wear my sundresses, which I was so excited about, because I've never, ever been able to wear a wireless, a strapless dress because of the size of my bosom. So now that's not the case. And of course I feel like I look really kind of chunky in here, but remember, there is a binder in here, an abdominal support binder that I have to wear for another month. And that does add a lot of padding around the middle as well, but it really helps in the healing of the incision. So you want to do that, because it's not just about holding the skin in place so that it can heal. It's a lot about making sure those incisions heal correctly as well, because they don't want them to develop too much collagen in there, because then they become wide, or sometimes they can, they'll be wide and white, but they won't tan around that. The scar doesn't tan, so the other sides of it will tan overly, and so you get this really strange striping type thing. I'm not sure I understand it 100%, but they really warned me against it. I won't be able to start like the scar reducing cream until I'm at 4 weeks, so I got a couple more weeks for that. I did postpone my blepharoplasty by a week because of the issues that are going on at Rochester. Not Rochester, they're not having any problems. This I'm the one with the problems, right? But everything is doing well. But it was just the whole, I felt exhausted, and just one more surgery on top of it was probably not good timing with the anesthesia and all. So I did postpone that. But it'll be coming up here too, so we'll keep you posted on that as well. Anyway, I wanted to give you a quick update. Trying to think of questions that you might have when you go through a surgery like this, so feel free to shoot me a message and let me know. I am back on my full vitamin regimen, which is quite extensive, and I'm happy to share it with anybody who wants it. When you have a duodenal switch, you need vitamins for life, and you need to really stay on top of that. So just to let you know that it is available. If you're interested, I'll pass that on to you as well. And thank you for watching my video, and I would appreciate it if you go down there and like it for me, and I would love it even more if you would follow me. Thank you so much for looking at my channel. This is Jess signing off today from Duodenal Dawn.